true. But tell me what happened last time.
Well, it began with us continuing our mission to destroy, well, unknown to our other allies at the time, to destroy the Syndicate ship as we decided to use combat, so we did previous with the other super weapon we had engaged with, using the combat of our allies to basically sneak on board, and Hess giving us a nice little flyby in and out, essentially. As she is, did that crash landed almost slightly. Lana, Marcy, Tula, and Maru, and along with, of course, Darth Malgus, hopping off and preparing to what needs to go next. Though for Darth Malgus, he already decided to make his own type of mission settings, and he decided to go to the bridge to take it over immediately, not wanting anyone else to slow him down. And that left the four of us to decide what to do next. With knowing what we needed to do, Marcy and Maru decided to split up on their end, and Tula and, of course, Lana went off on their end to hopefully sabotage the ship, or help our allies on the other side, essentially. As we went off to do that, Marcy and Maru went off to go find the next vulnerable part to cause the ship to malfunction entirely. Though when Lana and Tula successfully made their stealth approach to try to get in connection with the ship, Marcy and Maru doing the same on their end, we decided to connect with the ship, as, well, there's only one way to actually engage with this thing, mostly using the Force. An odd little detail, as I decided to try to force the ship to stop, or at the very least stop with the guns. First attempt didn't go so well, so we tried to push harder, and, well, unbeknownst to Tula, brought the ship down. I guess force it to go full stop, and causing it to basically become malfunction and basically break apart, leading to a desperate effort to get the fuck off before everyone died, horribly so. Marcy and Maru, realizing as well, immediately decided to make contact with Hess to try to get the hell out, as Lana and Tula tried to escape as well, though having less of a better luck in that regard. Though, as they were just not sure what to do next, someone else came to their rescue. A familiar face for Tula, as Val appeared, seemingly there, and not necessarily with all her memories back, as we would find out, but aware enough to know that was Tula, and aware enough to help, as we followed her to the escape pods and made our way onto one of those. Basically, hopefully flying towards the nearest planet, where we'll meet with our allies, as Hess, Marcy, and Maru were informed by Tula, and were on the ship safely. Oh, a bit of surprise and shock at that moment right there, especially since also probably suspicion for all of us, as Marcy and Maru discuss Val a little bit, and they're debating what to do next. And I believe it was Marcy pointing out that we probably want to hopefully try to save Darth Malgus. He was still on the ship. Maybe he might be alive somewhere, as Hess and the rest went off to go collect him, probably realizing he would be upset and maybe pouting, as Hess would say, about the destruction of his beautiful ship. But there was a bit of teasing and probably mocking from Hess, as she was able to engage with him, eventually get him to join the ship. And, well, he wasn't too happy, but he still at least didn't try to kill anybody, as they flew back towards safety. On the escape pod with Lana, Tula, and Val, there was a bit of a brief discussion about how the hell she showed up, what had been going on. Not a lot to ask questions on the ship while it was falling apart, but here we had a bit more time. As she explained that she's been, well, gradually her memories came back. She's been undercover ever since, looking for an opportunity, and one presented itself. Things apparently have gotten crazy back at the Emperor's side, and she's wanted to continue fighting the good fight, even though Tula seemed to be a bit cautious at this whole thing. We eventually met up with everyone, apparently going to meet Lana's boss, as she would say. Place where we can rest up, get repairs, with Hess, of course, making sure no one destroyed her beautiful baby, and, well, a friendly conversation with Darth Mar, as he seemed to be impressed by our work and happy to see the results. Though now he has to do a bit of a negotiation in politics between their new allies and everything else that's going on. Hopefully without Darth Malgus trying to kill anyone instead, as we were given free reign to a certain degree and allowed to hopefully rest up, as we discuss what happened next. Marcy bringing up the fact that we definitely can't trust Val fully, but we don't have to treat her as a stranger or cruelly in that matter. And we'll just keep an eye on things and see where this leads us. If she's a traitor, we'll know, and if she's not, then we'll have Val back, essentially, as we all agree with that. Sure, Marcy decided to meditate, and the rest of us decided to go eat lunch and sit down and speak with her as she revealed more what happened. Apparently, she had done a loyalty test with the Emperor, or she killed Crom. Her memories came back with that, so it's not fully there, fragmented, a bit lost. Her time with the Emperor was mostly dealing with experimentation about ghosts, how much can a mind take if you give them too much, too little, things like that. Didn't sound like a fun time at all. And the fact that she's just waiting, biding her time. This entire time for her, the great enemy was the Emperor. And right now she still wants to see that go forward and seems to be somewhat happy to see us as well, as we didn't give her the details about what our lives were like, but explaining everything that had transpired. And I think after a bit of time, I'll give 1 second. I think after a bit of time, repairs are set up. We had a nice relaxing moment before we went back on to our next mission, essentially, bringing Val on the ship, as Hess took her off to have a conversation, discuss things while we sat and talked with Luke, as he seemed to be questioning why we brought her here, though we did bring up our reasons, mostly keeping an eye on her instead of letting her reign free without anyone being aware of her, and who knows, maybe this might be a boon in the long run. Regardless, he gave us our new mission. Apparently that's, repaying back a favor, as, helping Qatar meant he had to ask a couple of, let's say, a benefactor for that, and they want something in return. And that something means going to a prison planet and helping someone escape, hopefully without causing too much fuss, as this could maybe cause friction between our allies, and we basically want to get out of there alive. And with that, of course we said yes, and went about our way, though Marcy decided to sit down and talk with her brother, again, to hopefully coax that relationship to being something more than just this large bridge that exists between them. Asking how he's been, and seemingly asking what he plans for after, as Luke seems to be standoffish and, of course, very much in that mindset of to keep fighting the Emperor and probably not believing he would survive it, or fighting until he's dead, essentially, not a healthy one. And her bringing up the fact that the Emperor spoke with her with the dark side, his gateway, though Luke revealed for him it's not the same. He uses the dark side, but he entrenches himself in a way where it seems the Emperor doesn't seem to want to contact them, or able to, at least from what he can see. Regardless, there was a moment of her trying to reach out to him and him dismissing her, though she seems to not be willing to give up so easily, as she has placed her trust in her brother. And, regardless, Tula went off to speak with Val to explain mostly the fact that we go into a prison planet, and mostly going to leave it at that before Val seemed to act with shock and a bit of horror as she revealed that there is something there in the prison planet, something dangerous. A powerful immortal Sith loyal to the Emperor, a set of dread masters, apparently, who wish to, something that you don't
I
wish
didn't hear that. Set of what?
Dread Lords, is that what it is? Is that what you want to say? The fucking Dread Lords? God damn it. Dread Lords. As they seem to be dangerous individuals that you don't want to mess with, and she's hoping that that's not the case. As, Tula immediately went off to Luke to ask the question she probably already knew the answer to, that if we're going to try to basically release those things, or release whatever the Dread... God fucking damn it. Those Sith Lords, and he seems to reveal that yes, that is definitely his plan. He needs to find some way to contend with the Emperor, or at least to make it so he doesn't get desperate, as even Val seems to worry about such a thing happening. No, just mostly probably flabbergasted with the whole thing. She just explained that the Val told her what was in there, and she just wanted to confirm it mostly. And Luke seemed to come up with an idea, let's say a loyalty test for Val, that they may show and prove if she's someone we can trust or someone we can't trust, as Luke seems willing to take a gamble with that. And outside of Tula watching him go off to presumably talk with Val, she let the others know, who seemed to be taking it in stride. And I think that's where we ended last time, landing near our wonderful, beautiful prison planet.
Yeah. You will be sort of landing near the jungle. There's a kind of preparing to enter through one of the many access tunnels that, well, presumably Luke has a way in. What's everyone doing? Anyone want to have any conversations, say anything as mission is about to start?
I can't think of anything for Tula right now, so I'm good.
No, I'm also just waiting for more details.
Yeah, honestly, with more details.
Um, um, yeah, you'll to get off the ship. As will take off. See HK in his new chases. It's kind of walking alongside. Say, this tunnel will lead into the inner prison complex, where our contact is being held. Your job will be to go in, get them out. Rendezvous back here with Hess, while me, Val, and HK will handle Plan B, or rather the side objective.
Is there anything else we need to know about this contact to make it easy to find them?
He kind of like takes a moment, says, I believe they have a very unique getup. The name they've been using with me is Scorpio.
She nods.
All right.
Have short comm links enabled, but the Republic forces can pick up communications if we're unlucky, so only use them in case of an emergency.
Got it.
Good luck to the three of you. As he'll turn around and he'll gesture for Val to follow him. HK will also be blowing up. Turns around and will walk away, carrying large amounts of explosives and weaponry on him.
Expect to hear a big explosion, HK. Don't disappoint me.
Affirmation, the biggest one.
Look at him go.
The dream.
Yeah. There's a small sort of crack that you can send down. Tunnels that, well, hopefully it should lead you straight into the underground prison. Or at least a tunnel that will let you access it. As the big bomb goes off, the loud will be... you'll be able to hear it and notice it. Be able to break this individual out. What are you?
I think we're making our way to where we're supposed to be, and then Well, it's like waiting for the explosion to go off.
And won't give me like like a detect roll, trying to navigate. Because once you go down, you'll still have to make your way through a series of poorly maintained tunnels.
Could we help each other at all, or is it just one person rolls? Or
And roll with a +2, I guess.
Yeah, I have 6 dice. I can add +2 to that if you guys would want to help me.
yes, I will help.
Yeah, that's the reason. Yeah, we're all helping out there with mission.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Like, oh, let's see. Team roll. Never mind, I forgot the rule.
The town's on like 8 dice.
Listen, you make your way. You realize that, Mars, this is a very convenient tunnel to have made. Seems very, well, it's all too convenient, isn't it? You have a straight access tunnel to the fucking sort of one of the most heavily secured Republic prisons. Don't seemingly find any resistance down the way. No cameras, no sensors.
Also mentioned the other two. Either it's a trap, so be careful, or this breakout's been a long time in the making.
Both things can definitely be true.
Just keep your eyes peeled. This is rather hedge the bets on things going wrong than things going perfectly.
Understood.
As eventually you reach a set of massive steel doors that kind of block way. As at this point, you should be about where the outer layer of the, as they call it. Presumably, you begin cutting your way through with your lightsabers, which will take a while because these are some very thick doors.
Yeah.
As you begin making your own entrance in, as you pass on the other side, it seems much well maintained, as there's a series of flashing lights down this tunnel, where up until this point it seemed very much abandoned. Looks like you found a populated area of the prison. I'm gonna proceed further. Now I'll need a stealth roll from all.
Ripperonis.
If not, you can always just wait out here and wait for the explosion to go off. Depends on how ambitious you are.
That's a good point.
Because if you get closer, it will be easier to get the prisoner out without too much scuffle. If not, this prison contains a lot of fucking people. This is the part where they put all the worst individuals in.
I think Tula's willing to risk getting closer.
I'm feeling confident.
Yeah.
I can't believe.
Well, I'm feeling confident.
Now seeing this as it's even worse spending adrenaline on my stealth
Too
roll.
late. You already hang back.
Okay, that case.
You can't cheese this.
I guess
The
it
moment
was
you
hanging back.
refuse to roll, that's the moment I assume you just hanged in the back.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Mira's not confident in her stealth techniques.
They're not gonna be spotted literally the first step they take in. It's gonna happen out of your sight. As no, this is a wonderful failure. Red, you can blame the dice. It's not
I
me,
can
it's
blame
the
the
dice. Dice. See that this would have never happened. So,
Absolutely.
well, you two will manage to successfully. You were given some indications on the specific prison cell containing Scorpio, as you're able to bypass a couple of Republic guards and dodge cameras and navigate around sensors, as you sort of see this massive fucking prison cell. That should be the correct one. As you realize, well, have it. There's a fucking rumble as the entire structure kind of starts shaking violently as the very floor snaps, collapsing, as you just kind of fall through. As Mars, you're able to dodge just out of the way. As
if only I had adrenaline, I could catch you. And sadly, I have none. What
I
a
see.
shame.
yeah, you know what, Pula, you should give me a stunt roll to see how well you land.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's see. God damn it!
you
Oh,
look
go
at
Do a
it?
normal reroll.
Oh, would you look at that?
The Italians are
Look at
laughing right
that.
now. It's okay, Red. You're not the only one laughing. The Italians are laughing too.
You're right.
You fall, and it does. It's by the way, put markdown hurt as you slam against several beams, as fall pretty sure a level or two. It's luckily the floors and the pipes were sort of narrowed as they sort of cushioned your fall, but it's an unpleasant tumble, the unknown depths of this prison. As well, Marcy, the cells fucking deactivate. That means the prisoners are fucking loose. Most of them will be unconcerned with you as an entire fucking prison break is about to happen. But this gives you the perfect opportunity to get Scorpio and, well, leave. Or try to find Tula, but it does appear that all the cell blocks have been deactivated, so the security system of the prison is down.
As Marcy will just she's gonna get Scorpio. Yeah.
As you arrive at their prison block, you'll finally see your mysterious ally, as the sort of very odd looking droid stares at you. Says, "You are the one Luke sent?"
You Scorpio?
Yes.
Then yes. Come on, let's go. They'll be distracted for a bit, but we've got a ship waiting. Let's go.
As she begins following, I'm gonna need a stunt roll from it. Either can be stunt, stealth, or awareness, which to avoid some of the more insane inmates, aka Sith. Because the Mandalorians who are imprisoned here are gonna try to use this opportunity to escape, not pick random fights. Luckily, you move fast and quick, as during the confusion, some of the inmates are in fact fighting instead of escaping, as Mars, you realize that some of the Sith here are so fucking deranged that they don't even seem to care that they're in prison. They just are fighting, and they're not using weapons, but mostly the force to fling debris at one another and using sharp metal fucking objects to hit each other. It's a well, it's not a you problem at the very least, as you and
Yeah,
Scorpio.
she shakes her head at that. She shakes her head a bit at that. She goes, God, Crom was so fucking right. There's no fucking future for these people.
Yeah, your Miru, you will feel the shakening as well. At the very least, you can keep this path clear. Presumably, right?
Yeah, she'll try her best. Yeah.
As well, Kula.
Yes.
Kula. You kind of open your eyes as you realize you're in a very dark chamber. There's no light. It's a very faint. The only source of faint light is coming from up above, through the crack in the ceiling that you fell through. As you hear the distant noise of screaming and alarm noises.
She probably has a bit of a groan as she tries to get up and everything.
You get up and suddenly you sense it. You're not alone in this room. Why don't you give me a cool roll?
Cool, gotcha. Oh, thank God.
Wonderful success.
Yeah. As you're able to stand up as this overwhelming pressure is coming from an unknown point in the darkness. As you can feel the force, the power of the dark side exploding from that one singular point in the room.
Is it so dark that she can't see anything, right, Grunt? Like not in front of her?
Yeah,
just feel?
it's you can't see anything. It's again the only source of light comes from up above you, and sort of illuminates the area around you. But this point is far deeper into the room. As we'll hear a voice in the darkness. It says, "Who dares disturb my slumber?"
I apologize for my grievances. My name is Tula, and I've made a grave mistake. I did not mean to cause you any trouble.
You are here yet. Interesting. I can sense it. Courage. Or power. Not completely insignificant. Perhaps you can be made to serve. You hear footsteps as the darkness gives way. See this masked figure in front of you, draped in red and gold robes. And yes, does have the teeth carved into the mask.
Oh, okay. So,
She's laughing.
You fucking failed already. You
No,
said
I'm not.
that.
no, I'm not. Okay. Well, I do appreciate such compliments, but as you can see, I only plan to, if you would be so kind as to show me the way out, or if not, I can get out of your way as soon as
Do
I
not fight. Do not resist as it raises its arm. Give yourself over now, or be destroyed.
I would have to kindly decline it. She kind of looks around to see if there's an exit.
you kind of decline, but you should give me a force with cool roll. It's only an impossible difficulty.
Guys, I'm gonna use my my adrenaline for this. Wait, I have a spotlight. Oh god, I'm gonna save that
Spotlight,
actually.
It's worth it.
It's
It's
impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible. I'm extreme. I recommend you save your adrenaline in your spotlight because it's generally useless. Just
Impossible, you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Focus with cool. Okay, gotcha.
Now
listen.
listen, this is the best shot you had. This is the best shot you have.
Reroll.
Okay, gotcha. I have to ask: is this a
All in.
is this a one of those rolls to resist intimidation, fear, charm, or anything like that?
I think so. Fine.
I get
Listen.
I get an inner peace, which gives me a free reroll, but not sure I can do that because I did the reroll already. Actually,
Well,
right?
you succeeded regardless. So
Ah,
the only difference between rerolls and free rerolls is that on a free reroll you don't lose successes if you fail.
I gotcha. I should go all in, shouldn't I?
You should go on.
I recommend not.
You should go all in. I mean, listen. If it's an impossible success, what difference could there be between a critical and no success at all?
God, damn it!
Why do you do this, Red?
As like
so-
suddenly your body
I'll
just
accept that $20 in PayPal, Grunt.
as your body just eases up completely. As you're unable to move. Says now open the door. As your body just against your wishes ignites the lightsaber and proceeds to start cutting away through the door itself. As you do that, it will just say, now let us leave. And it's just kind of like with the other hand, rips the rest of the door completely off. And walks out. Presumably, and you'll have to... Well, no, what by? You're following, my dear.
Oh, okay.
You're part of the Dread host now.
He just made you open that so he can show you how insignificant you are compared to him. Never needed you to like open the door.
Didn't want to. Now he thinks it's funny. He could have always left.
You find yourself in this chamber as there's 5 other doors just like this one. He'll look and say, it's time. Breathe, my brethren. You can feel the Emperor's call. As he kind of rips, you can see one by one with his hands. Each and every door just peels it off like it's mere tissue paper. As you will see several other figures, similarly dressed with different masks, walking out. As you kind of like look at them, they all look in your direction as the man, the Sith who walked with you out is. Greetings, brethren. The Emperor has reached out, sent one of his servants to assist us. You all know what I have to do. There's a couple of nods. And one of them will say, weakness must be discarded. The other ones will nod and say, nothing has prepared them for the time that is to come. They'll see their children die in their arms. Soldiers will weep. Death will take them all. They all sort of turn around and kind of walk outside. And the one that you encountered, Tula, turns to you and says, You shall be first of my soldiers.
Can Tula talk, or she's only in her mind, or has any type
Of course you can talk. Just your body is sort of frozen.
Okay, I got this. She probably like, I will, like hell, I will. You got what you wanted. Let me go.
You are aid that the Emperor has sent. How could I turn my back on his gift to us?
I wasn't sent for you. I fell down a fucking hole, and apparently I met the wrong person at the end of it. You don't
You
need someone like me
believe
at
the
all.
Force guides us. Are you not? I can feel the stink of the Jedi. It's not the Jedi way to believe the guidance of the Force.
I'm not being someone silver, not again. Not for you, not for anyone. You're better off killing me before I decide to do that again.
You are nothing.
If you don't kill me right now, if I get out, I'll make sure to burn everything that I can in front of me.
You will burn everything in front of you. Come. There are many who need guidance. You shall be first of the Dread Host. That's another failure, right? I don't know. We keep tallying them up.
Not. No, it's not. God damn it. No, it's
We
not.
keep tallying them up. I
I
can't.
heard.
Yeah, I also heard that.
Even the push the talk didn't save you. Even the push the talk didn't save you.
I gotta push the talk. My hands on my mouth. God damn
Shall
it.
refer to me as Dreadmaster Stirak from now on.
Okay. Okay. As she I don't know if she probably like spits at his feet or anything like that because
Yeah, you
she's
can try.
trying to struggle against the grip. Yeah. No, just wait. Come on, give me a second. As God damn it, what was I gonna say? I don't give a shit what your name is or who you are. Let me go.
Or what? What can
Please.
someone like you... Ah. Begging is a much more familiar sound to my ears. Beg, little Jedi. Beg.
Grunt. Is there? I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be foolish. I know. Can she grip into the dark side and try to, I don't know, do something here at all? Break free,
Hey,
cause him
you
pain?
can roll me a focus with cool and hit one adrenaline, so you have a +1 if you want. Still an
Yay.
impossible difficulty.
Gotcha.
You almost got it last time. What if you do it again?
If I do it again, thank you for believing me back, even though I know you're lying to me.
It's fine. I'm putting up more lines. Yeah, right. That's
That
a
was a-
critical difficulty, unfortunately for you.
Oh
And,
shit! I'm
fool.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
use
gotta
your
reroll.
reroll.
Just reroll. Okay. Yeah, a second. I think it's the same.
As you like try to struggle against him and says, I am Dreadmaster Stirak, and you shall bow before your lord, as like your body just kind of like fucking lunges on the floor, kind of ragdolling on the metal. See
You're
what
nothing but another-
true power is.
Yeah.
As the
You're nothing but another lapdog.
as the room starts like shaking violently, he'll look at you as you start feeling like the force choking your neck. Reality bends to my will. Friends, your allies, they all will be lost to the darkness. Even the dead serve me.
How close? God damn, how
They're very
close am I
close.
to this guy?
Very close.
Uh,
Turn around and try and stab him.
Yeah, she's gonna try whether it's punching, well, punching him or spitting on him, whatever she can. Basically, it's basically petty, really.
I have lightsaber. Just smack him.
Yeah.
Do you ignite your lightsaber and kind of like take a swing? It just kind of like stops him. Says, "Fear betrays you. This is understandable after all. We're facing the master of fear." He like drops you on the floor. I am beyond death. You are not capable of taking me down. Dread masters are eternal. You will serve, whether living or in death, as even the dead serve my will. Go ahead, reply. How's her doing, Red?
I think that counts, by the way.
Yeah.
I think that counts. Yeah, yeah. She's ignoring.
No, I'm trying to get myself together and think about what I'm gonna say.
I
God,
think this counts as all. Yeah, sitting there in silence.
Another
No.
one. Another one to the tally, gentlemen.
No. And she will glare at him. Basically, it's just like, I serve nobody. I'm not fucking not you, not your goddamn emperor, not the Jedi, not the Sith.
Shall see
You're just
about
another
that.
worthless Sith.
As he turns around and walks away, and again, your body feels just compelled to follow him. You will walk, seeing the sort of depths of the prison, as it seems to be there's pandemonium. The prisoners are trying to escape. Some of them are fighting each other. As you pass through, nobody even dares approach you, and Dreadmaster Stirak. And after he walks for a bit, he'll say, "What is your biggest fear, child? Loss of your freedom? The loss of a loved one?"
He will probably just glare at him, not gonna try to give him the satisfaction. I was typing his ass, it doesn't count.
I think it does.
No, it doesn't.
President, what's
think
your
it
what's the
counts.
judgment?
Oh my god.
What if I made you kill one of your loved ones?
Good luck with that. I got nobody.
You feel this immense pressure at the edges of your mind, pushing past your defenses. Why don't you give me a cool with focus? It's only an extreme difficulty.
Okay. I have another +1 adrenaline I'm gonna add to this one.
Wasting adrenaline.
Listen, Mac, what do you want from me?
I'm trying to damage control.
What's the point of saving it, Mac?
Yeah, what's the point of saving it, Mac?
And so the game is over. That's true. I forgot.
Here you roll it.
Okie dokie. There you go.
But completely, like, it takes a bit, but immediately crashes through your mental defenses. Star. Such a worthless name. A worthless creature.
I think it's a
Undead.
little bad than Star X.
Is this all the Jedi have? Glibness.
I told you, I'm not a fucking Jedi.
The Jedi, not a Sith. You are a pawn of beings greater than you. You think yourself free, but in the end, you're just another pawn.
You may be content with following your fucking Emperor's orders, but not me. I refuse to play this fucking game with you people. This stupid power play of destruction over and over again. I'm not doing it. So how about you just fucking kill me and get the fuck over with, because I'm getting tired of this speech.
No. Think I shall let you live. Shall kill the one you care about. After that, you may seek me out if you wish death. As turns around and like walks away.
Is he letting
Yeah.
her go? Yeah, I know it's foolish, Grunt, but she's gonna try to like attack her from behind.
Yeah, give
It's
me a
not gonna
fight
go
roll. It's
well.
an extreme difficulty.
Thank you for letting me try. God damn it.
And listen,
Eh.
take how many basic are in a 12?
Yes, 12 basic.
Yeah,
Take
yes.
12 grit. You lunge at him. I think you have to mark another.
Yes.
Have them on the.
Yeah.
Oh no, I feel like I'll let you choose.
Mm-hmm. I think scared would make more sense right now, right?
Are you scared? I don't know.
Because it's distracted and nervous doesn't feel fully right either.
Humorous is what you should mark.
Yeah, I think.
Guys, no, I got this. It's.
You're
I
feeling
think.
pretty funny, quirky right now.
Yeah. It sounds to me like you're distracted actually, because it seems you
Yeah,
can't
distracted.
focus.
You.
And if I'm gonna mark down distracted.
Oh my god, I'm getting bullied over here.
We are metagaming over here. We have
You are.
Grunt has transcended.
Grunt
Grunt
brought up
actually-
the possibility of the Babylon 5 game being in this time slot. That wouldn't be the worst thing.
Grunt is the more Zaz, the more moral of the void game. You should metagame. DM does too.
Damn.
God damn
As
it.
you like lunge for him, just kind of turns and with the force slams you so fucking hard into a wall, as you feel your ribs fucking cracking and your body just collapsing on the ground from the pressure. Say, I will make his death slow. I will make his suffering last an eternity. Your frail mind cannot even comprehend my power. Turns around and continues walking.
Ugh, I can't.
Well, technically, we can still move. Wanna take another shot and
Ooh,
might get taken out. I might make you roll on that death roulette.
I have to ask Grunt. This is a crazy thing. I don't know if it's gonna really work. Could she convince him that Qatar is too useful to the Emperor to be killed?
You can try. You think you can persuade this thing?
You have spotlight.
She will basically yell out like, "Wait! You can't kill him. He's too useful for the Emperor. He's an important tool for him."
As it begins to maniacally cackle at you before continuing to walk.
Please. The Force doesn't affect him. The Emperor has used him as an assassin. His great use for him. He needs him.
The desperation here. The Emperor has no need. A curiosity, best, whim, a fleeting thought. That's all you are to him. All of you.
Please.
Let him live. You are willing to perform a service.
What?
One here. The one that brought you here. The shadow that moves. One you call Luke, Wes. Shadow of Revan. The one with many names and many faces. Bring him to me. You will have until the end of the galaxy to spend with your loved one. Until all is taken to dust.
Yeah, Tula Par looks down, looks at him and like slowly looks down on the ground as she sees her lightsaber in hand before sighing and getting up, and she's gonna ignite her lightsaber again and go to and say to him like, "No, I'm not gonna let you get out of here without a fight."
Another fight roll.
Yeah.
Gonna reroll, I guess.
I could reroll, I guess. There you go, Grunt.
Death roulette.
Ooh.
Fucking
just-
guys.
Yeah, there's a chance you
Yeah.
might die now. There's a.
Yeah. How do I just double click it, right? Or
I think so.
You right click and roll. You have to right click and roll
Oh,
on the
yes,
name, yeah.
thank you.
The effort.
Yeah, as now increases with 1, but yeah. As you just fucking launch yourself at him, as again you just feel him grapple you, and he just pushes you so far down the hallway as you fly into the darkness of the room and lose consciousness. Marcy, you make your way with Scorpio. Right now you can laugh for like the next 5 minutes. Marcy,
thank you.
you make your way with Scorpio as you see Miru guarding the exit.
5, by the way. 5. I'm just saying that.
5 what?
I think we should count this. I don't care that you just said
that's
she
true.
could.
That's true. That's true.
It's what we call baiting.
6, she's running away. There we go.
So-
She's typing. You lied, Red. We caught you. Caught you in the lie.
But yeah, as Marcy, you make your way with Scorpio as Miru is guarding the exit way.
Okay, Miru, update. Tula fell down a big fucking hole. We're still gonna go back to the ship. We're gonna tell Luke about it, and we're gonna find out what to do next.
Do not. Hopefully, she can survive down here. I think most prisoners are running away.
As Marcy will say, listen. Mission comes first, even if we have to leave. I'm sure Luke has something. Let's go.
Yeah, You rush out, the three of you, as S is waiting with the ship. You all three get on board and takes off. Looks at Scorpion's like, is that a fucking droid? Theo says, to your simple mind, that's what I look like. I suppose I must be. Ah, another droid with a sarcastic attitude. Welcome aboard, Scorpio. Scorpio just walks out, just goes to one of the rooms. Completely ignores that. As Hess looks at you two and is like, so, how did it go?
Got Scorpio out. Tula fell down a big hole. Yeah, Tula fell down a big hole. Is there any way you can shoot fucking Luke a message? Because I don't know where she ended up.
No wish. I mean, was she like injured? Oh god, you probably wouldn't know that. Fuck. Listen, Luke was trying to also see if anything was weird with the valve, so not sure how that shit is going.
All right.
Listen, I'll send an encoded message and hopefully he gets it. It's gonna make it harder for the Republic to pick up on one-way traffic. Because she'll say, entire prison is up in arms. HK pretty much, well, not completely destroyed, but blew up a part of the reactor. Apparently, you just see Scorpio. Wow, they did what? Yeah, blew up part of the reactor. Idiots. That could have wiped the entire star system. That's kind of just shrugs.
Yeah, I got you out though, didn't it?
Need to leave. Need to get out of here. It might still be unstable. S kind of looks at you too, looks at her and is like, oh, who's gonna tell her?
Grant, just make sure, like, we're waiting here. We're waiting for Luke, right?
Yeah.
Smalsy will just say, well, the person who arranged the whole operation to bust you out isn't done with his little, his own job yet, so we're waiting.
Of course. What scheme has he now been involved in?
You think he tells me shit?
If she could grimace, she would, says. Very well. But if I die here, the knowledge I have that can be used against the Emperor will die with me.
Yeah, now listen, calculated risk. That's he's good at that sort of stuff.
He is one of the more desperate and insane people I've had to deal with. I suppose that's not uncommon for the Sith.
I mean, yeah.
How is Marcy taking the fact that she just called your brother Sith?
I mean, like, Mossy, like, is taking it in stride in the fact that, like, it's either two responses. There's two roads. He's merely pretending, in which case he's not, or he is, which she's kind of just like he is, which means she'll help him. So she's kind of just taking in stride.
Well, well, luckily Red's back, so
Good.
You open your eyes, Tula, as you see kind of with some lights up above you. There's Val, Luke, and HK. Val sort of like cradling your head. Oh, thank God, thank the Force, she's alive.
Please tell me this is part of some grand plan right now.
Luke's just kind of like, the fuck are you doing down here?
Fell down a hole, and I think my ribs are broken. A lot of other things.
Okay. Kind of like looks up, says, well, HK, let's test out your theory. Go up there and see if you can down a rope and bring her through the cracks. As HK will ascend with his jetpack. As they begin sort of creating a bit of a scaffolding. Of course, they can like pull you out through. As while he's doing that, Val kind of looks in and is like, what happened to you?
I meant those, I meant your plan B. Those Sith of yours.
Kind of like Luke will say. I guess you didn't bow to them, did you? They're very big on bowing.
I'm sorry, cut you off, Grunt. What did you say?
He said, and I guess you didn't bow to them because they're very big on bowing.
Not a chance to do the bowing thing. They immediately took over my body and used me to cut open, I guess, the door for show and decided to go a very long, taunting monologue.
Yeah, those are the Dreadmasters.
Yeah.
A couple of centuries old Sith group that served the Emperor. As far as I understand, they're about as close as you can get to walking, talking Force ghosts. But that's deeply entrenched into the dark side. You see, most Sith ghosts usually are bound to places. I don't know exactly what these people are, but I guess you saw its force firsthand.
They're planning to kill Qatar. And then when they do that, they plan to let me find them, I guess, to show how powerful and dangerous they are.
Like takes a deep breath and it's like clearly this was not part of the plan. It wouldn't have singled you out so fucking. What did you talk with it?
I didn't really have a way to have much of a conversation outside of asking it to kill me instead of trying to make me its host. Whatever it said, it's the first of many.
Well, at least we'll know where one of them is going. Gives us time. This grabs you, kind of lifts you up as you feel your fucking broken bones, the pain being slightly numbed by the heavy dose of Polto that's been administered to you as he ties you to the rope. As HK begins to kind of pull you up. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna take about 30 minutes or so for them to eventually manage to drag your broken body. As you will see as they sort of bring you up and start walking down the hallway. There's a lot of dead bodies that have been all torn apart. You can feel the dark side emanate from everywhere. And kind of as Luke's walking about, you're being carried by HK. He'll say, "Yeah, this is what they can do. Some of the most scary fucking Sith Lords that are around."
I can believe it.
Yeah, that is Plan B because, well, the Emperor knew exactly what I was gonna do since he was able to most likely read Kira's mind. Now he confused at the very least. So, assume he read your mind, right? He managed to learn about Qatar, right?
What was that last part, Grant?
If he read your mind.
At the very least, he did read my mind about looking for something that's going to cause me the most pain, he said.
Good, good. Be an interesting thing for the Emperor to explain the Valkorian bit to some of his more dedicated, fanatical followers.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything to that.
Eventually, they'll pull you out the jungle as the ship will land, and as Marcy and Miru, you help them get Tula on board, as it does look like she has been completely, like, she is completely immobile. Can't move, she can barely talk.
What happened?
Luke will look at Tula and look back at you and say, "Lost an argument with the Sith Lord, I think."
It didn't really go well.
Problem for another time, I suppose. Then at least you got out alive.
Grudge should be settled later.
Unfortunately, as you get on and Hess takes off, I'll say, "Fortunately, that's no longer an option. This one's personal now." While I can look at Scorpio, while I finish talking business, you can relate them with what happened to them, as you'll take Scorpio off to the side to discuss privately.
Well, you want the short version? I assume the short version.
Sure, what do we care about a
Am I
random
gonna-
Sith Lord?
Who am I gonna kill? Where are they going?
Oh, apparently these Dreadmasters Styrak, whatever the fuck his name is. I fell down there. They released his other brethren. And they are going to follow to do the Emperor's bidding. But him in particular seems to want to, his words are, kill Qatar, and he calls make it slow, agonizing, as possible. Make it slow, agonizing, and as long as possible.
Person says, "Alright, we'll call him. Our plans to kill this, and at least he'll go along without his buddies, I assume."
I don't know if he can be killed. Gotta be honest.
Our plan is to kill the Emperor, and considering these guys are locked up here and were locked up here, and the Emperor wasn't, this means I assume they're lesser on the totem pole. If we fail to beat these guys, then well, we never had a shot of victory to begin with. We work through this, Tula.
Maybe. At the very least, hopefully we don't end up with the rest of you in the same position as I am right now.
What was his name again, Tula?
Styrak, I believe.
He'll die screaming.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Just rest it for now. We'll figure out what we're gonna do.
Tula nods. Yeah, I'll be out of commission for a bit, so whatever needs to happen, let me know.
Masu will nod.
As Rosette, as your tongue always was a more sharper weapon than your blade.
That's true. Didn't really work out for me doing the whole running in Glenn's blazing situation. Did it twice.
Listen, better go down with a fight than without it.
As Masu would actually say, Smosh would actually say, it's better to live, to continue the fight, actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of hoping he would. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to kill that fucker.
I think the plan is to kill them all eventually. I don't think we're planning just to leave any of these guys to like take over when we kill the Emperor.
Yeah. Something like that out in the world, the galaxy. Of course, I can't even imagine.
Listen, these guys are already somehow got locked up, unless the plan was to just call them at a different time, then eventually free them.
But I presume you were able to get Scorpio out?
Yep, I'm not sure if you noticed her, but that was the nice chrome lady.
Ah, that's good. I guess mission success. I would high five, but I don't think I can lift my arms right now.
Like, it's fine, I can high five. I said she was trying to high five.
Ow.
Yeah.
I'll kind of peek her head in, looking quite concerned.
Like, how bad we talk about grunt? Am I like full body cast? I can't really lift my arms type of situation? Oh shit, okay. Whew. I'm fine. I'm fine. A little sleep and rest is all I need.
And the Queen of the Galaxy like steps in. No, I was quite concerned when I saw you lying there. But you were dead for a second.
Well, at the very least, we know it'll take a lot more than that to kill me. Right?
Next time, be more careful.
I promise you, I will be more careful.
Like the hesitance in that wording, but
That's fine. It's just the pain making it hard to talk.
I'll nod. As well, yeah, Luke walking in. Second glances at the rest of you and says, "Oh, was mission successful? Even if Scorpio insists I could have wiped out the star system, I think I will be fine."
There's no need to worry about coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Apparently, the power engine that was supplying the entire complex. Well, let's just say ancient alien design, not the most stable. Kind of stupid to build a prison complex on top of that, but I suppose Republic engineers never really gave a shit.
Why waste a good usable generator?
Apparently, if you blow like part of it, it can destabilize and create a hyperspace ripple that wipes out the entire star system.
Acceptable risk, I'd say. The cost benefit analysis.
How the fuck do you build a generator like that?
Like I said, ancient alien technology. They're a bit more advanced.
Why the fuck would you build a generator like that? Your enemy just has to blow up the generator once in one section and they destroy your entire fucking thing?
Yeah.
Well, listen, if you assume you never lose, then you don't have to worry about the consequence of losing.
Well, I think whoever built it got wiped out for a reason.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But they want to say that Val is in the clear for now.
That's good news at least.
I after disabling the power, I made sure she was close by when the Dreadmasters walked. If she was an Emperor's minion, my plan was to hopefully that they would have reacted some way. They're not the most subtle, deceiving kind. But they treated both of us, well, they treated her like she was insignificant. They made a couple of snide remarks at my expense, but unlike Tula, I can flash out with a lightsaber. She will glance very accusatory at you, Tula.
She's keeping a cool facade, Grant. A cool facade.
Oh no, it sounds like you're laughing.
I'm not laughing. She's a little
Seven.
livid right
Yeah,
now.
it should give me a cool roll.
God damn it. Is it basic or no? It's critical. That's right. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. Give me a second.
Reroll.
No, wait. I can reroll. 1 second.
Why you do this to yourself?
It's not working.
Listen, she's a little. She's mad at his comment, basically, when she's trying to keep her cool together.
It's not working. So how are you reacting to this?
Yeah. She probably is probably upset right now. She's trying to keep it together with everyone there in the room. She's not feeling okay, and she's angry at Luke's comment right now.
I'll kind of like look at you. They'll say, "You have something on your mind? Speak up."
No, I don't have anything to share right now.
Suppose we can be passive aggressive then. You're a horrible liar, Tula.
I think I'm a great liar, actually. I think it doesn't really matter right now.
Failing right now, if that's the case.
Do you want to start a fight? This is what this is about right now?
I would rather people be honest than keep opinions to themselves. Because there are times when we need to keep things to ourselves, and in those times you seem to be quite expressful. And when the time comes that you can actually express your opinions, you keep them to yourselves. You seemingly have it all backwards.
Luke, I'm on a bed, my body broken beyond function right now. I'm trying to keep my cool because I am being told by a dressed up spaghetti looking son of a bitch of a Sith that he's going to kill the only thing I care about right fucking now. And right now, I'm trying to keep my cool because lashing out on people isn't going to make it better. Is it going to change what's happening?
No, it's not going to change what's happening, but keeping your emotions boiled down like this.
And what, losing control of them is better?
In a controlled environment, yeah.
You can choose when to let them out, or you can choose when to let them out, or you can let them out or you can be forced to let them out. That's too much.
Wow. This is in a controlled environment, and this is not a safe environment for that. I'm trying to keep my cool, and I am not at a good spot to do that right now.
This is not a safe environment. I doubt there exists one for you.
You're probably exactly right.
You think you'll defeat the Sith when you can't even handle your own fucking emotions?
I think I can control my emotions when people learn to just leave it alone. Because there's no point in stirring the shit pot.
I'm not gonna leave
Is
it alone.
Valkorion gonna leave it? Is Valkorion gonna leave it alone?
Trust me, I'm in front of Elcorin. Then I think I have a nice little outlet for my emotions.
Don't want that. That's how we got into this fucking mess.
Which mess, Luke? We have many messes, as we can point out numerous times.
Since the incident in Alderaan, how many times have you tapped into the dark side?
Is that the problem now?
Is you can't keep your shit in control. You get desperate, you get scared, you get frustrated, you get angry. Give in to the dark side. The Emperor slips in, and you've already lost before the fight even began. So yes.
I apologize for the mistake. It won't happen again.
Like I said, horrible liar.
How about I talk to someone who I can trust with my emotions, Luke? Because it's definitely not you.
As you wish. But to talk to someone, you'll just turn around and leave.
Tula just sighs with frustration. She bangs the last few inches of air she could probably lift her head at. Back onto the bed.
At this point, it is just the three of you in the room.
Are we in the medical wing part of
Yeah,
the
there's like
ship?
a, I wouldn't call it a med bay, but
It's a bed.
a bed.
Gotcha, yeah. Gotcha. Because I want to make sure she can, just like, if it's all right with everyone else, I would like to be left alone for a bit, please.
Are you sure? I mean, this Luke's a bit of an asshole, and I'll put that.
He's right about one thing. I need to make sure I keep my cool. So I'm just going to relax, meditate for a little bit. It's been a while since I've done that. I would like to do that alone, please.
Make sure you don't bottle up your feelings, because that is not a winning strategy. As the mirror will give her some space for now, I think there's no point in fighting this.
Yeah, Marcy will say if you think that's the best. She'll leave because, yeah, Marcy, after so very openly agreeing with her brother, it's like, I don't think I'm the person she wants to see right now. But unfortunately, Mira's already left.
Mirror. That's not. I don't want to say there was nothing in character.
Yeah, and the ship will jump to hyperspace. Anyone who wants to have any conversation?
Listen, Marcy will go talk with Luke.
Yeah, you can find him sort of in the back room, just fucking. Well, you're bedbound, but you can still like call people in if you want to have a chat with.
Yeah,
Mirror has some ideas, but I'll leave that for after the conversation with Luke.
But yeah, Marcy, you can find him sort of at the back area. He's just alone when you walk in, staring at the Riven's mask that's kind of hanging on the wall.
So Marcy will just say, How are you doing?
Like shit. There's a realization dawning upon me, and suppose I should have seen this coming.
What is it?
It's still not yet ready to face our enemies. Hopefully the others will do better.
Mossy actually isn't going to dispute that, she'll say. So a lot of people between them and the Emperor. Someone's gonna have to help clear the path.
No, Vaden will have to face one of the Death Lords. I've already arranged with some of my agents. Have her face one. About weeks.
I have faith in her. I have faith in Revan's teaching.
Still kind of like a very small nod, say. Those will have to see. But the one that Gula encountered, it's our problem to clean up. Well, it's now my problem to clean.
As Mossy will say, as Mossy will ask. No, it's not been too long, but what do we know about these guys? Any weaknesses, or beyond just the? Can only imagine the normal Sith arrogance.
Oh, they think they go a bit beyond normal Sith arrogance, and as far as I'm aware, they still killable. The regular sense of the word is that I believe their bodies are being sustained with the power of the Force alone, which I'm not even sure what that means, I'll be honest, but I'm told that if we damage the bodies enough, the spirit will eventually waver.
All right.
My hope is that, well, they're not going to be very cooperative with the Emperor, since, well, they've learned about Valkorion from Kula's mind. At least that's a silver lining. Although, just like many other Sith, I don't think these ones are very smart, and they worship the Emperor like a god. It's gonna be hard to cast more than doubt in their head.
All Valkorion's gonna have to do is whisper into their minds that it was a test and that they passed. Doubt they're gonna look much deeper into it than that.
I'm happy at the very least Val doesn't seem to have any remaining from the Emperor. Although she told me something quite concerning.
What was that?
We've been cataloging Imperial super weapons and other war assets that the Emperor might use in this fight. Apparently, know about all of them. Even with Jadis's vast information network.
Yeah, be expected if he's hiding an entire empire in the unknown regions. He's probably hiding some toy somewhere else.
Never believed he would hide one hot space of all places.
The fucking huts.
So, gonna drop all of you on Tython. Gonna travel with Val. Try and at least scout out and information about this super weapon the Emperor apparently wanted her to retrieve before acted.
Yeah, Marcy will nod at that.
Sith will eventually arrive on Tython, and my hope is we get there before him, bring up Qatar, and take off fucking running till the people on this fucking ship, minus me and Val, actually fight something like that without relying on the dark side.
Yeah, Marcy will say. Well, lead on my goose chase. Move one off the board.
I wouldn't call it that. These individuals are walking natural disasters. Wherever he follows you, hundreds, thousands may die in his fucking wake.
Oh. I'll just have to have to stock up on supplies and find some uninhabited rocks to hide on then.
That would be the best.
So, oh. Hope you and Val get you said before you don't need luck, so hope you find something on that weapon.
He'll nod.
Talk to you later, Wes.
Is there anyone else who wants to have a conversation?
I'll give Tula 1 hour of cooling
What?
down a bit. It's 1 hour of cooling down a bit roughly before checking in on her.
Yeah.
Doesn't believe you're meditating.
She's not. She's crying instead.
Yeah, you'll hear the door slide open to about an hour later as Mira will come in to check on you.
Nah, Mira, what's wrong?
Nothing, just want to offer us. Want to meditate together? How's meditation going?
It's going fine. Boring, but fine. I'm fine. You don't have to worry about anything. Is that everything?
As oh no, I want to answer it. Give me 5.
No, sorry. I thought my headphones were being weird again,
No,
or
no.
my internet.
As no second. Listen, if you I just don't think I don't think being cooking alone from someone who student own had for a long time, if I can say it, so I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, I understand. Listen, whatever. I won't let it get in the way of. Try not to anyway. Let it get in the way of this mission. This whole thing we got. Following. If it gets that bad, I can. There are other options, of course.
Listen, then you mind you mind me giving you some company?
Well, it's gonna be a shit company, Maru.
I don't mind. Persistence doesn't always work, but I can be a rather annoying tick.
What are we
Listen,
doing, Maru? Like, actually, you want to battle here, do a scuffle here, and it goes right back to something goes horribly, horribly wrong. Like it always does. And usually I'm fine with that. I have my ways of dealing with that. But let's just say things have been shit from beginning to end. I can deal with shit, Maru. I can deal with a lot of shit. I've shoveled it for years. But now everyone seems to have a problem with the way I deal with things. So excuse me if I'm a bit confused about the rules here.
I don't have a problem with it.
Well, somebody fucking does. And I don't really know how to fix it.
What do you think, does?
I don't know. I think it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about, Maru. You're not that obtuse.
Listen, I just want to let you. I just want to make sure to so you let it all out.
That's the thing. I'm not like you. Not like you, or Marcy, or fucking Wes, or Luke, whatever the fuck he wants to call him. Screaming and crying and yelling at the world doesn't. It's not cathartic to me. It doesn't make me feel better. I try to stay calm. I try to keep a cool head. I don't. This hasn't been a problem for me. It's never been a problem for me until now. So why is it a problem now? What's the issue? I'm gonna be honest, Maru. I don't know how to explain it to them. Every time we have a conversation, just ends with us. It feels like we're speaking two different languages, or ends in a fight. I'm trying to give him space, leave it alone. I'm trying not to rock the boat, but even then, that causes problems. I don't know what anyone wants from me anymore.
I just want to
I'm
hear your
told-
thoughts. That's all. I'm not gonna judge them.
My thoughts? My thoughts is I'm on a ship full of people whose ideals I can't fully contend with. People I don't know how to talk to, and I usually know how to talk to a lot of people. I feel like whichever direction I go, it just gets worse. I don't understand how... Marcy, I can understand. But everyone's... Forget it.
No,
Just
no,
complaining
continue.
about nothing.
No, continue. Listen. So,
Everyone's content to follow without question. And it makes my skin itch. The whole of it. But talking about it, bringing it up, just causes more issues, more fights. So I don't. I keep myself quiet, I keep my head down. But when I do that, someone gets upset about it. Says I'm not sharing enough. I don't know. What's that gonna fucking do? Maru? Sharing? Talking about my feelings? It's not gonna fix the fucking problem we have going on here. I'm aware there's a problem with this whole fucking group thing that everyone's having these hopes on. I'm not even sure. And I'm willing to take a step back, Maru, if it means I'm out of the spotlight or out of the way, because my feelings in the face of what we're trying to do here means jack and shit.
listen. I mean, you can try. Trust me. I was speaking with West before, and
I've tried from the beginning, Maru. How the hell do you think we got here?
I'm gonna.
Every
I'm
time
gonna,
I talk to
I'm gonna be honest. What's the worst can happen at this point?
a lot of fucking things, Maru. The worst thing that happened last time is I hated his guts and didn't want to see him ever again.
Do you want to see him now again? What's the worst can happen? You already hate him. You think he hates you.
I'm just tired of fighting. Every fucking conversation we have is a fight. I'm tired, Maru. Right now, I'm literally unable to move from a fucking bed right now. So, yeah. It feels like I'm showing my belly to a man who's gonna stab me with a knife. How fucking weird that sounds. God.
You know all I can say is I tried just being quiet and penning up my fears, and it didn't work. And trust me, I'm pretty sure all West does is yell at himself, and I don't think he'll mind you yelling at him.
I don't think Wes minds anyone screaming at him. Problem with that is it's not going to solve the fucking issue we have. Every time I talk to him, it seems I've hit the wrong button. And it's exhausting.
I mean, maybe. What if someone backs you up?
Maru, we both know that you are on Wes's side on whatever conflict this is going to be about. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad about that. That's not what I'm saying. But you're a bit biased here. And you can't even really understand what I'm feeling at all. First time I tried to explain it, both of you didn't seem to get it, and I have a hard time explaining it too. So maybe that's also the issue. Do you know what it's like living under the Emperor and with no support, no backing, no safety? Marcy had Valen as much as Valen had her. And you had Thexan, even if it wasn't the same thing you wanted from him. Even if they wouldn't never put their life on the line for you, I think, maybe. But they still had you, kept an eye on you, or were there for you. I didn't have anyone. I just had me. I've always had me. For 5 years I spent keeping my head down, making sure I wouldn't get noticed, or at the very least under someone's fucking thumb. Never felt safe there. Even with my memories gone, I never once felt safe. Since we've left, we got out of there, that has continued. I don't know if it's because of your relationships you had, the people you had with you, or it's because you were just stronger than me. Maybe it's both. Both you and Marcy have always been able to be confident in yourselves and rely on your own strength.
As Emma just kind of chucks that. Trust me now, it's a. I cannot sympathize with your feelings because I'll admit, yeah, the situation was different, but I actually, hold on a minute, as a mirror will leave out has some time to fight Val.
Wait, what?
Yeah, listen, Val's around. You can. Yeah, you.
It's not quite a Darius gun, but it will do.
Mirror realizes, listen. Before first he's like, listen, you're not alone any longer, Mars. Fuck no, fucking Marcy.
Mm.
Epically fuck. Not alone any longer. So yeah, she will fire rush off to fight Val.
This is part. It says the same thing. I said, wait, what? She just leaves the room?
Yeah. Bit of a surprise flashback, you see.
Yeah, no, you can find Val sort of hanging around Hess in the cockpit. There's a. Why the worried look?
I think Tula needs your a bit of more gentle hands. I can be a pretty decent rock to a crime, but I think.
I will make you. Kind of like gets up and like pats you on the shoulder and says, I think she's strong enough, but make you feel better. So yeah, about a couple minutes later, after Miru fucking roadrunner her way out of the room, you see Val walking in, like takes a seat next to the bed.
That
Oh.
motherfucker.
Well, nice to see you too. How are you feeling?
I'm a bit in a tight spot here. I presume Maru went off to go grab you.
She did.
God damn it.
Is that a problem?
it's just making connecting the clues of what she said before she left. Kind of an abrupt end of the conversation we were having. I'm not sure what she said,
Not much.
but okay. Well, I don't think there's much to really say. I'm fine.
Not here as health inspectors. Deal?
That's good.
But now that I'm more permanent part of the ship, been vetted by your oh so mysterious, not mysterious, I should say, your also secretive companion. So
Yeah.
not trust me with the whole mind wipe thing.
Listen, I don't know what the plan is, and I'm never really told the plan, so I don't want to step on some bombs I wasn't aware were placed there.
She kind of shrugs as I am never told. I'm not even told as much as you are.
Yeah. So if you don't know, then unless he says something about it, I'm not gonna because I don't want to have another conversation about that.
About are you on about?
She was secret companion? Thought you were asking if I wanted to reveal more about that.
No, I'm saying he's. The remark was referring to completely something else.
Okay, because all like I said, Grunt, you're cutting off from me, so all I heard was secretive companion. You won't reveal that to me, basically.
Now that was in response to the fact that uh fucking Luke won't tell her shit.
Oh, I thought she said she didn't know who the fuck he was, which was okay. Never mind.
If you hear half a sentence, Red, just ask and I'll repeat.
I thought we were cool. I thought we were on the same page. I'm sorry.
Because you said
Oh.
like, yeah, you were not told stuff, and she said, yeah, like he tells me even less.
Okay, okay. Well, he does that sometimes. Understandably very paranoid with the whole mind reading and taking over your brains and everything like that.
Suppose when you deal with so much espionage, certain bad habits tend to follow you home.
Yeah, that's the way it has to go down.
Not necessarily,
Especially,
but that is the safest way to go down, at least.
yeah. Regardless of how I feel, but I'm not gonna fight him. At least not about that. I've kind of already did that and failed miserably.
Raises an eyebrow and says, okay. Seems to be a lot of the conversation that I have been missing.
Well, I can clue you in with some stuff, but most of it's just bad. Shorthand version. Luke showed up. Luke woke us all up. And we weren't buddy-buddy when it all happened.
Says, oh, I remember that part.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is relating to your mental health.
My mental health is where it's always been. Survive, survive, survive.
I don't know. I remember a girl that was much younger and interested in reading and sneaking away to not do chores. I remember a girl that helped up a lot of acolytes. I remember a
Yeah.
girl that chance on a well, very traumatized young boy.
Well, it's been a long time.
No, but
People don't.
realize he's gonna come back now that you have the. In fact, he probably might even be back. Probably just treating him right.
Yeah, but like you said, it's been a long time since I've been that girl. He's been through. We've both been through different things so much, and I don't know.
Deserve to be happy.
I don't know what he wants, and I'm not gonna. I guess in this instance, guitar. I don't know if he's gonna be the same or if he's not even gonna remember me, or
I think he'll remember you.
I don't want to have
remember
hope.
The Emperor can control minds and enforce certain patterns of behavior, but I think he can erase what was already there.
I don't. It's terrifying. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't want to hope too much. I'm already making. I feel like I'm making so many fucking mistakes.
What?
I don't know. Things have been going great for us, Val. At least not for me. And I promise you, I'm trying, but
What's the problem then?
everything. I woke up in a world where I don't know what I am anymore, and I'm the only one struggling with it.
Seems like a normal struggle to have, though.
Yeah, but that's not what we need right now. That's only going to get in the way of what we're doing right now. You heard him? If I can't keep myself in control,
I
if
haven't
I
heard him
can't,
because, unlike you, I'm trusted even less. I wasn't in the room for a specific
well,
reason.
yeah,
Doesn't he threw me in front of as they walked past the hallway, wanting to see if they would react to me in any sense, and he was ready to push the lightsaber into my back.
yeah, he just skirmishes at that. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be honest, Luke's not my favorite person right now. For different reasons, but I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Well, what would you want to do? Maybe I can help. Maybe I can give guidance. It's been a while, I know, but
I want to go up and kill the Emperor. In no way I can. Make sure he can never exist anywhere. And I want to fucking take a seat and for the first time in my life feel safe.
just gonna very gently put an arm on your shoulder. Feel
Yeah,
safe
to
with me, at very least.
I don't know. Kinda, yeah. I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. With everything. With you, with Marcy, with Maru. Every time I step outside, I keep waiting for it.
Hurt. You're hurting. It's normal. Like this. Some of your friends here are not most gentle. I would like for you to, at the very least, take comfort wherever you can, and means you need to have some alone time. Have some alone time, but makes me a lot happier if, at the very least, we could sit like this and talk without you thinking about the other shoe, even if it's a temporary thing. I think everyone needs a break every now and then.
Maybe. It feels foolish. Selfish.
So what? Everyone is entitled to a little bit of selfishness.
At that, Tula just looks a little hopeful before she nods. Okay.
She'll kind of smile and give you a very gentle hug for need me. I'll always be here for you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Some rest. Get to Tython. I want you to be able to walk up and give him a hug yourself.
She just smiles.
Get up and relieve. There's anyone else who wants to have a conversation. Anything or anyone on this.
May Tula have a conversation with Luke? I can wait. So if someone else wants to do something first, of course.
Gonna take the silence as a not no. So yeah, once you sort of rest for a couple of hours and you're able to actually begin moving about, you can find him. Hess will let you know that he will actually say that he's brooding in the back room.
I gotcha.
And yeah, you can walk, and it's the same room you've stumbled behind before. You walk in, and he's just kind of like sitting down, staring at the wall as you see like Revan's mask hanging from it.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No,
Okay. Okay. Is it alright if I take a seat?
yeah, be my guest.
Okay. I'm gonna speak plainly, but it's probably pretty obvious, but I don't like you, Luke. Wes, whatever you want. I don't think I ever will, probably. But regardless, I've been a bit unfair. More than a bit unfair to you. And I want to say I'm sorry.
I apologize for outbursts in the past more than justified.
Maybe, but I was at least aware enough to know that no one was in a good space anywhere. None of us were. And I expected something from you that you weren't in any position to give. And I'm sorry for putting you in that spot.
What was that?
I expected you to be my friend. And you've been through so much. And I can't expect that from you, and that's not fair to do to you. And
Or not? I think I am your friend. Problem is, what I think friends do to one another is different than what you do.
yeah, I think that's true. I think we have two different definitions, or different definitions of what friends are supposed to be. Maybe that's, yeah.
I left you on
I
that
don't,
planet because you needed time. Tell you things. Tell anyone.
I know. And I wanted someone who I can connect with, who I can share his burdens and he can share mine. Which, like I said, you weren't in the sharing spotlight for good reason. And that wasn't your job.
We're all dumb. You, Marcy. I don't know, maybe Miru too, if she thinks this as well. Think you're not sharing the burden? You think... What do you think? You're just hanging around in a corner, doodling? Have you not been training? Have you not been helping out
That's
Valen and her siblings? Surprisingly enough, even Revan seemed a bit more motivated after talking with you.
that's only half of what I was talking about.
And what is the other half?
Half is sharing our burdens with each other. The fact that you've been alone this entire time, 5 years, trying to plan and do all this. The fact that you put the blame on yourself for everything that led,
It was my fault.
and it was also my fault. Just because you deny that doesn't mean I don't share that. Doesn't mean I didn't want to share that with you.
I think you got shouted at by Marcy and Miru enough for that.
Maybe. And they have every right to be furious with me for it. First time I talked with you, when I brought it up, I wanted you to agree with me. And I wanted us
I
to
still
share
don't.
that.
You know why? Because at the end of the day, I don't regret it, you know. I don't regret the suffering. I don't regret the misery. I think I was stupid, selfish, weak. I was living in my own delusions about the Force. I don't regret anything that led us into that hellhole. Why I don't blame you as you wish you blamed. Because overall, I think if it weren't for that suffering that we endured at that point, where do you think the galaxy would be right now? Public and the Empire caught in a civil war while Valkorion builds his fucking armada and kills God knows how many people in a decade or two? Wins this entire fight? The only reason we are in this race is because you let me make one shit decision 6-7 years ago.
No? with our luck, we probably would have ended here again. We're kind of in a rolling through shit from one step to another, all the way back in Korriban.
Yeah. Only back then I was defenseless and completely carried by all of you. I'm determined to make it up.
You're
I
not
would
the only
have
one who
died at
hates the...
Korriban. Ula. I would have died on Korriban. I would have died after we escaped Korriban. I still think the Emperor left me alive as some sort of sick joke that I would die in the misery of Zakuul.
You're not the only one who hates their past self. And I honestly don't know how to reconcile that just yet either. I miss a lot of things from our past. If nothing else, I miss the laughter, the jokes. Yeah, there were some pretty shitty fucking days.
You know why I want you to not bottle up your feelings? Huh?
Hmm.
I don't want you to end up like me. I don't want anyone to end up like I am. I'm a cautionary tale. An example to be fucking followed.
Yeah, believe me, I've been doing this way before I met you again, Luke. I understand why you're doing it. You need to survive by any means necessary.
You're
You're in a
supposed to
war, after
be...
all.
Scratch that. You are better than... This is the bar. You're measuring yourself. Stop looking at the floor. We have to
Maybe.
win this because we're better than him. Not because we use the same tactics, employ the same shitty methodology.
If we're supposed to be better than him, then why are you doing the same things he's doing? Pushing people away. I've seen the way Marcy looks at you. Like you're just all heartbreak and broken pieces. She wants a relationship with you. Probably better than the one you had before. She loves you.
How do you think I can use the dark side and the Emperor can't take control of me? Because gave up on everything. Gave up on love, friendship, joy, laughter. Made myself a hollow husk. Made myself a living corpse. Because if he ever takes control of my body, or kill myself on the spot with no hesitation. He knows that. Marcy, S. An HK sometimes. Make that quite difficult.
I know.
I don't want how I am right. Be the way we win.
Like I said, I wish you could share each other's burdens. But I understand, at the very least.
Then take care of them. Take care of Marcy. Take care of Miru. Take care of Hess. make sure the people that these people are safe. Wanna share my burden, then do that. Put yourself above me. Gonna share my burden. Make sure that this mission doesn't crash and burn. Don't rely on the dark side. No matter how tempting it is. Look for positive emotions. Learn from both the Jedi and Sith.
Well, at the very least, we had a conversation without fighting each other. I'll call that a positive.
First conversation, you look embarrassed, so I suppose there's an interesting carousel with you.
I honestly think the first proper conversation we had for the first time, you told me that Wes was dead.
I think a manner of speaking.
In a manner of speaking.
That's why you understand why I don't want this. The only way to share my burden is to do what you are good at. Not to suffer needlessly. Plans. Remember when you wanted to know the plans? Now you do. Know the entire plan I have. Build you up
Oh,
and take him down. You, Marcy, Miru, Valen. Maybe one day even Thexan might join. Manage to scramble his brains. I want you all, alongside Revan, alongside the Jedi, the Sith rebels, want you to be able to fight him, take him down, not by playing his own game, but by flipping the table.
I gotcha. She kind of gets up. The power of good vibes and friendship. I'm sure we can make it work.
The one thing that the Jedi never seem to learn is that not all emotion is bad. What the Sith need to learn is not that suffering for suffering's sake is meaningless.
Yeah, she nods at that. Well, I'm gonna get out of your hair. I'll look to your
I do need
yes,
to
Carl.
brood.
I didn't want to say. Goodbye, Wes.
Damn, that was final.
What? She slapped the room. Sorry.
This is not a comedic bit. This is clearly a
No,
miscommunication.
this is a funny bit. He'll kind of like he gives you a nod, but I mean, like, listen, that's very final indeed.
Say he didn't mean it this way, so it's just make sure, right?
What? No, I would have said goodbye. Jesus, I thought she's leaving the room.
Military salutes.
This is the voice of God telling you, please, Red, please, Red.
What?
Don't talk to you later. I'll see you later.
Sorry, I'll change it. It makes it better for the ending.
Go back in for comedic effect. It's like I didn't mean it this way.
We want to be on projector. Let's take another take.
Okay, yeah, we can go back, and she does stop.
You said goodbye, and actually he he will say, "Take care of yourselves."
Go back
I
in.
feel like-
No, go back in to make sure there was some miscommunication. Go back in. Sort of the community.
Yeah, one last thing, actually. 'Cause I did
God
forget
damn
to
it.
ask this. I'm sorry, I did forget to ask
Yeah.
this one thing. You don't have to tell me or explain at all, so I'll leave it alone. You said it's nothing to, none of my business. But am I allowed to ask questions about your relationship with, your Sith Lord lady friend?
Simple. I'm merely helping her usurp her father's network.
Ooh, cool. Um,
The only way she's gonna
So-
let me do that if she thinks she can control me.
and uh, are you okay? You're putting yourself in a very dangerous and vulnerable position emotionally, physically, and spiritually.
Think I would sacrifice my mind and spirit, but I wouldn't sacrifice my body for.
And there are consequences to such choices.
I think Marcy told you already. Really plan on surviving this. I think there is a after this. I think Hess would be better off if she somewhere else.
I don't have a right to tell you what to do with your life. If that's what you want to do, I won't say that I agree with it. But I'll just ask once, and only once. Are you sure?
I went to a planet, prison planet, planted a bomb on a highly unstable ancient alien power reactor, hoping that it will stabilize the prison system just enough without collapsing the entire structure on my head. I've baited some of the most powerful force users on a planet that is a wound in the force. I gambled with my apprentices' well-being many times. I've stared maniacs in the face as I've shaken their hands. I've dealt with secret societies that will see you and I wiped from the face of the galaxy. Still agreed to work with them because, well, enemy of my enemy. Not sure about anything I do. You know, that is my secret. I just hope I will continue to be lucky until somebody else be able to win this fight. You know, the Alliance, the Republic, you, Revan, I'm getting very near to the point where I am not needed. I think I already am at that point, honestly.
I don't know. From my experience, it's always the hardest choices are the ones where you can see the possibilities of two different ones. You can choose to be happy, be with whatever you and Hess want with the relationship you want for each other. I don't. And I don't know. I just don't want that to linger. And I know you seem to believe that, well, I don't really fully understand what you believe about yourself in a sense, but I don't think the people around you, I don't think Marcy, I definitely don't think Hess And I think a lot more won't just let you fade off into wherever you want to go. Not without a fight, at the very least.
And then that I know it's a very loaded statement. I still do care about Sil. Victim of her father's some upbringing. Many Sith children get tortured from a young age, shaped into the monsters they.
Korriban was a small moment for us, but for many of them, that's a lifetime. I wonder what's going to happen to all of them after all this.
Why I'm sure that who are pragmatic and more reasonable stay in charge while maniacs will die screaming exactly how they wanted to live. That's my answer. No. Not sure about anything. But what choice do I have?
Oh.
Pass in the eye and say yes. I have to put up with this because, well, I need to undermine a maniacal Sith's information network. Well, frankly, I don't see any other way. Would that seem fair to you?
You think it would seem fair if you actually told me, instead of leaving me in the dark? I think Hess is a hell of a lot stronger than you give her credit for. That she's been here from far longer than all of us have been with you. And she hasn't left once. And she looks pretty pissed. A lot.
Give me a speech roll. It's an extreme difficulty, mind you.
You have a spotlight.
We do have a spotlight.
Yeah, I think I will use my spotlight for this grunt.
Somebody's punching her right now. The Emperor fucking seething, biting on that fucking table.
Luckily, I'm sorry.
I got this dumbass. He had to palm my hand. He was believing all this dumbass shit.
Luckily, a German and some guy from Pennsylvania didn't material sort of tool and told to get back the fuck in the room. My fat ass blocked your way.
Get the fuck back in there, kid.
You're like you just see him like actually still like he looks like he's about to have a mental breakdown.
Hey, come on. Are you... Don't tell me you haven't at least thought about it. Come on. Take a seat.
You now realize, Tula. Feel it, it's faint. There's the force around him, it's fluctuating, unnatural. Clearly trying to steer him in certain. There's almost like it's a invisible hand around him. It's painting his aura because Wes is not a very force powerful individual, so it's very weird for you to tangibly feel the force around him. Like fix his head. No, fine. I just I'll be fine. You can leave now.
Uh, Luke?
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine. As he sort of like grips the table.
You. She kind of like looks. I don't think there's something that this Tula can necessarily handle right now. She looks at him and nods. Says, "Very well. At the very least, get some rest, okay? Uh, take a cool down a bit."
He'll nod.
As she turns and wait till she's out of sight before running straight towards the others, essentially, immediately to snitch.
Yeah, who are you? Who are you gathering for this snitching meeting?
Shoot. I think it's gonna start off with Val, Maru, Marcy, and Hess. HK not
Okay, so
yet.
everyone
Sorry.
but HK basically.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Fuck,
sorry.
I guess.
Think about it.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry.
It's like, wait, you got Val, but not me? I can see the ship
Uh,
cameras. I'm in the meeting.
HK's
Yeah.
fucking disrespect.
Listen. I'm sorry, HK. I'm far even late. I just need to talk to them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I get a joint? Can't provide emotional support. I get it.
Fucking racist. I
Sorry.
This is why we need to kill them.
Sorry, HK.
But yeah, no, you can. Yes, that the easiest place would be in the cockpit.
But HK's anyway. So he's still in here.
He lives anyway. Okay. Fuck. We're in.
Okay. Whoa, what's going on?
We're in some deep shit right now. I didn't even realize. I was talking with Luke. And I don't know, something I said or did, it broke something for a second there. And I felt it. I felt him. I felt the Emperor's hand on him.
Al kind of fucking goes wide-eyed. S kind of like looks a bit in disbelief.
There was like a moment of panic, and I like was trying to gear him to a certain thought, a certain path. I don't understand it fully, but it was a moment.
You fucking sure? You're fucking positive?
Yes. I promise you on everything. Yes.
Well, we'll say, be really careful about our next step. That's true.
There's something the Dread. God, there's something the Dread Master said while we were in the prison. I didn't really think too much of it. They said the Emperor led me there. It was with the Emperor I was there. I thought it was just, madness, crazy talk, bullshit all the way. What if he was telling the truth?
Fuck. As most people say, when I was fighting Crom, I saw flashes. Like I couldn't understand them, but it was like something was wrong. We should talk to him.
I think it's for the best. I think you shouldn't cook alone right now.
That's like. Wait. You think this entire time he's been under like the Emperor's influence?
Yeah.
Most people say maybe not directly, but it's always a possibility. The Emperor did have him and then let him go. Maybe Wes was right and the Emperor just didn't give a shit, or maybe the Emperor left something in there that he could fuck with.
Maybe it's a recent development. I don't know. Maybe you gotta know it.
I'll like nod and say, Right, and what do you want to do now? I think if we just walk up and talk to him, he might have a meltdown.
Right. You were originally talking about, I don't know, trying to tell him to make some. She kind of stops herself for
I was
a
gonna
minute.
say, she's
Glad-
exactly what were you talking about? That's a good point. What triggered this?
I was talking about, well, him trying to open up, actually, talking to the people he cares about, actually show his true feelings.
That's
You?
it. I'm pretty sure his sister had this conversation with him like 2 times.
Yeah, but he asked me if I should go up to Hess and tell her, be a little bit more honest. I said yes, that you deserve the no to have that option. And it
Honest about what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? How am I involved in this?
honest about his emotions, that he thinks that he should let you let go of him, of the idea of a life outside of this and what happens after.
Sort of. She's like a bit embarrassed, but there's also a bit of confusion. I mean, what you're saying is he's really into me.
Yes, we are at a crucial time right now. We can talk about this in great detail once
Well,
we have a plan.
I mean, I am pretty cool and all, so I guess it will make sense. Saved his ass several times. I think I have a bet I need to collect on.
We can definitely discuss that after we figure out what we're gonna do here, because
I think we should just fucking talk to him. Like, yeah, he might be on the verge of breaking down. Guess what? I was fucking breaking down after I fucking got some of my memories back.
okay. So we talk to him, try to break the Emperor's influence, maybe. I'm not too sure how deep this goes.
Fuck it, we've danced around it long enough. Let's be the fucking battering ram.
Val will speak up and say, there's the risk he might. If there's a risk when you use the battering ram on someone that they become completely broken. Are you sure you want to risk that in hyperspace? We are heading to Tython. Prudent to wait a bit, and then once we are somewhere a bit more secure, bring down the hammer.
Okay, I don't know. She's looking. She like Mossy is looking at to a mirror. Like she is generally like lost right now on what the best idea, what the best course of action is.
If we make it to Typhon, we'll have more allies. Hopefully, Revan. Oh no, Revan's not there. I apologize.
No,
That is
Revan's not-
incorrect.
But you'll have like the actual Jedi Council there and a lot of like other Jedi.
We know one thing for sure: the light seems to, at the very least, be a bear for him. Hopefully so. If we make a mistake here, if we slip, this could cause so much damage to everything. We have to be sure and careful.
What if he re-anchors? HK found me almost immediately after. I broke out.
Yeah, and Val was alone when she got her memories back, right?
Nods.
You didn't. She didn't slip back, did you?
No. I
Marcy,
think
I know.
if we land on Tython, mobilize him, and deliver him to the Jedi, Can't think of a better group of people to handle force role.
I know this is a lot, Marcy. So, if you want to do this now, I'll back you 100%. I know it's
And
a lot.
can Mossy roll a detect roll on what Val just said?
You give me it's an extreme difficulty there.
Extreme,
I'll
all
try
right. Actually, yeah, you're right. I will spend that spotlight.
Ah, well,
Punching
well. Listen. Maybe Val's pushing a bit too hard for the whole let's be patient angle. Cause I don't know. Listen, Marcy, you literally, that's the thing. Hess did point out a good thing. You did have the same conversation with Wes, and he didn't seem to fucking mentally collapse. You certainly didn't feel anything weird about him. That wasn't too long ago. Because if I believe correctly, before you launched the attack on the Ascendant Spear, before somebody joined your crew. Well, you see, Red, Luke only checked for the Emperor's influence, and that was correct.
Smossy's gonna say. Smossy will actually say. Mossy will actually say. So I believe Tula did tell him about, like, hey, if he acts weird after he meets with Val.
Yes.
Mhm.
Smossy will just fucking suddenly just, as it looks like she's like also, like she was also paying, like suddenly like, there's the stop, there's the clarity. He only checked you for the Emperor's influence, didn't he? He never checked you for anyone else.
Are you mean by that exactly?
Shit, fuck, shit, we need to talk to him.
Okay, yeah.
Your brother, will follow your lead. Okay, come on, people, let's go.
As Val will
Yeah.
just kind of step in the doorway.
Val?
I think your brother needs to be left alone.
Oh, left him alone for 2 years. Walked away from him once.
True, I don't think you deserve him anymore.
Get out of my way, or I'm going to kill you like you killed Crom.
I'm done playing games. I want him. He's hurt, suffering. Needs a proper family, not like what you've been offering him until now. All alone. Suffering. We all have, but one at a time, I suppose. Eventually, I'll show all of you the meaning of true love. Now, you don't have to fight the Emperor alone. You don't have to contend with his egomaniacal schemes all alone. You don't have to suffer the way you do. You could all just be happy, united with your loved ones, letting go of all this misery and despair.
As Mossy will say, I don't know, despite everything that's happened, I'm still here. left once. Not leaving again.
And
No, I'm not
come
letting
with us, Marcy. Venture out to the mall. See your brother fixed, healed. His wounds, his emotional wounds,
Ma.
recovered.
The maw. Fucking maw?
I'm just kind of confused at this, like. Actually, brain blasted.
I thought you were I thought you were still. Who the fuck are you?
I freed Val from her imprisonment. Now she is helping me in return.
I've got 2 people to free then.
She's happy. Once I help you, Valkorian,
Let her go then. And let me tell her. Let her tell me herself.
if I do that, I'm gonna be powerless to come back. Why do you fight me so? You don't even know who I am, what I want. Tula, you saw that. What did he call himself? Styrak. My power could easily defeat them. Save Qatar. My power, as you know him by the name of Valkorian, no longer be an existential threat, but quite a manageable opponent.
How long? How long have you? How long have you been there?
Been where?
Her.
Valkorian sent her, me, to bargain, I suppose. You know, she had hundreds of ghosts inside her mind, tearing her apart. Was dying. Freed her from the ghosts, lifted her torment, and helped her break his control. In exchange, she allowed me to reach out to those who need my help most. She looks at you, Marcy. Which right now is your brother.
Valkorian sent her to bargain with you then. Is that what you said?
Quite so. I refused, of course. He is a would-be god that I have no interest in entertaining his deluded power fantasies.
Because that doesn't sound so existential then if he's bargaining with people who claim that they can kill him.
He's quite desperate, although he hides it from his followers. Well, that's what I wanted to bring Wes, that I can talk with him properly, face to face, not through intermediaries. And given his existing paranoia, I believe he would kill Val right now if he knew I possessed her body. Even though that would do nothing to affect my existence. So you can either throw me away and give me a chance.
It's bold of you to assume I'd let him do that. As Marcy's going to move forward to push past her.
I hope hoped I didn't have to do this, but it's fucking like the ship rattles as it's like, what the fuck? And as you are forcibly dragged, hey, give me like I want everyone to give me like a stunt roll as you will be tossed around the ship as it is being forcefully dragged out of hyperspace. Yeah,
Let's see.
Marcy.
I'll do a reroll because I was just checking my abilities.
Ah, there we
Alright.
go. You're all able to like not get bonked in the head as you maintain your balance, as indeed the ship rattles severely as you are brought out of hyperspace into normal space. She says, not play with this, Marcy. He is mine. You
I
take
plan to kill one god. What's another one?
You push me away like this, I will assist him again. Make me an enemy. I will help Valkorian out.
Good. Put yourself in his body so when I swing the fucking sword, I kill both of you at the same time.
Marcy, please think about this. She tries to. I'm not sure if she's able to grab at Marcy's
yeah,
arm or hand or anything.
I'm thinking about Val and my brother. I've thought.
Marcy, right now she has them both. She's
Then
not
we'll
gonna
free
let
him.
them go.
Then we'll free him
She'll
both.
never let them fucking go, Tula. God, what? Do we want to give her every fucking card in the deck? Listen to yourself.
Why have you killed us then? If we're fighting so hard, she kind of looks at a possessed Val.
I don't wish to harm anyone. I want to help people. But as you can see, people are quite distrustful of my mere existence. This conversation's hard. The reaction is exactly what I expected.
You didn't exactly come to me openly.
Because your brother would kill me on the spot. No way to come about this openly.
You have to understand, you're showing us our worst fucking nightmare right now.
Stand, which is why simple deal. Let me and him have a conversation face to face. You'll see at the aftermath of that. If he is possessed,
I'll be there for that conversation.
more than welcome to. In fact, you're all welcome to be there. I'm not your enemy. I merely want to help.
We'll see.
As Hescal says, okay, so you know what? I have a loyalty test, Miss whatever the fuck you are. Said you're almighty and powerful. So how about we go to the Jedi Temple and wait for Crunchy Teeth over there to show up, and you kill him. Said you can empower people to do shit. Well, I mean, listen, pretty important dude. He's not the Emperor, but well, Show us what you can actually do. If you kill him, we'll let you and Luke have a chat. He nods. Be agreeable terms, unless anyone else here objects.
Most people say. Worst case scenario, you handle a different threat. I see no reason to say no.
He'll nod. If Tula and Miru have anything to want to add.
Yeah, I think Tula will back off once it seems like Marcy's not going to jump at her, but she doesn't say much. She's probably just trying not to look fully at Val right now.
Yeah. Guess we'll kind of punch codes in and the ship will eventually re-enter hyperspace. We'll resume the road to Tython.